Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a pack with me video. We took a road trip to Tennessee and South Carolina. We were gone for about 10 days and I decided I would take you guys along and show you guys what I typically pack. It was for me, my husband, and my 2 kids, and we have 2 dogs at home, so I needed to prep for them a little bit as well. So I figured I would show you guys what I typically do for our trips. So my style of packing is I make master lists usually a few days before we start packing, or I start packing, I should say. I make a huge master list on my phone of every single thing we need. So I kind of go through our day-to-day, and anything we would typically need, I add it to the list as I go along throughout the week beforehand. And then I usually start packing about 2 to 3 days before we leave, and I grab everything that I possibly can from around the house and I add it up into a huge pile on my living room floor. Then after I have everything there, I organize it, fold everything, and get everything put away in the suitcases nicely. This was about 2 days before we left, and this is when I started packing all of the kids' clothes and diapers and things that we don't typically use every single day. Like we use sippy cups and all that stuff, like toothbrushes. So I don't pack that until obviously the morning of. So this is about 2 days before. I got all the clothes and everything that I could beforehand and packed it up. The way that I did it this time was I had one huge suitcase for all of the kids' stuff. I combined both my kids into one suitcase. I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, by the way, in case that makes a difference to any of you. But I added up all their stuff in there, their swimming suits, their little floaties, and everything that they needed for the pool. And then also we pack diapers and wipes here because I coupon and get bulk diapers all the time. So I think it's kind of a waste personally for me, since we were driving, to buy diapers and wipes there. Now, if we were flying, I probably would have done it differently. I would have packed enough diapers and wipes for, 1 or 2 days and then just bought them there because it saves so much space. But since we were driving, obviously the space didn't really matter. We had the space in the car, so I packed up diapers and wipes beforehand. So another thing that I do before we go out of town, because we do have 2 dogs, is I write out their daily schedule, their feeding schedule, and when they take their medications and how much and all of that for whoever is watching our animals. Luckily, we do have family nearby who is willing to stay with our dogs and help out, which we appreciate so much. So I was just writing out a schedule here for my brother-in-law so that he knew what our dogs needed. All right, so this was the day before we left. So usually about 2 days before, I will wash all the laundry that we have, as much laundry as we possibly can. And I was grabbing all of Bowden's extra pajamas from the laundry because he didn't have 10 pajamas that were clean. So I was washing all those and folding the last minute clothes that I needed out of the laundry. This is some of my clothing as well. And here's Emmy crawling by, ready to tap on the camera. So this is my day beforehand. So like I said, I grab every extra pair of clothes that I possibly can. And on my list, if I only have, if I have 10 sets of clothes for Bowden and I only was able to pack about 7, then I'll check off the one and then I'll make a second check off for 3 more outfits. Or if I'm looking for specific things, I need Bowden's white t-shirt. So I will add those to the list so that as I'm packing, I know what to look for on the last day. A lot of things, unfortunately, have to kind of be last minute. So this helps me stay organized. Okay, moms out there, you can totally relate to this clip. I folded all my clothes so nicely, and here Emmy is crawling over and literally unfolding and taking out everything that I just put in so nicely. Toddlers, man. So this was the second time with us taking a road trip with the kids being so young. The first time actually was last summer when Emmy was about 6 months old and Bowden was 3. And I actually drove by myself to South Carolina, but I stopped in the middle of the night and my sister came and joined me and all that stuff. But this time was our first time with Emmy being older. She's 1.5 years. So I was a little bit worried because with Bowden, he's 4, so he can play a lot of games on his iPad and do a lot of things. We can bring toys and things that keep him busy, and it's a lot easier. But with Emmy being so little, I was very, very nervous. So a few days before we left, I went to Five Below and the dollar store and I grabbed a ton of things to keep her busy, I also ordered some things off of Amazon, and a lot of things that helped me were like, I had some Velcro and button books, like little busy books that had felt shapes and things like that. I also got the Water Wow books from Melissa and Doug. Both of my kids really love those, but Emmy especially really liked those as well. I got Elmo's, like, I'll insert some pictures, but I got like an Elmo's letter thing where you push letters in, like these big plastic letters, and a bunch of other things, and I kept those in a separate bag. So I kept all of our busy things, quote unquote, in a big bag, and I put them in between their seat and my seat so I could reach back and grab multiple things for them if needed. I also packed backpacks for both of them filled with their toys if they wanted those as well. So that was pretty much everything that I packed. I didn't get to show you guys Nate loading the car, of course, because it's always chaotic, you know, the day before you're leaving. But here's a little finished shot of everything that we were bringing. The stroller actually went in that little slot on the side there. And yeah, we brought the high chair because we had a hotel. We brought some 312 for my sister and her girlfriend because, of course, in South Carolina, they can't get 312. So that was our little gift to them. And yeah, we were packed to the brim. Look at that. We had toy bags for the kids, busy bags, and snacks galore. So that's everything. So that's it for this quick little pack with me. Thank you guys as always for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.